Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Azmina. Thank you for being here. According to traditional Chinese medicine, spring is associated with the liver and gallbladder organs and meridians. And one of the primary jobs of the liver is to store blood and filter toxic wastes from the bloodstream. So it's very vital to all parts of our body. And also, if the liver chi is weak, then we may suffer from a lot of anger and irritation. So doing this type of practice, focusing on the liver and gallbladder, can help transform this anger into forgiveness and kindness towards ourselves and others, obviously. So we will get into the hips, the side body, inner legs, outer legs, and the spine as the meridians run along the inner legs and outer legs up to the organs related. Please, as always, listen to your body, do what works for you. And I will also be sharing some affirmations by Louise Hay that are related to liver health. If you don't have time to do the whole practice, please do at least 2 or 3 poses. And the last final pose, Shavasana, where everything comes together. And it'll make a big difference. So get started and always modify. You can do whatever you can do on a chair, great, especially the hip openers. If not, just do the best you can. I will try to give some modifications on the floor as well. Please, if you like my practices, subscribe, like, and share to support this channel. Let's get started with a little bit of centering to arrive into our space. You can close your eyes, sit in a comfortable position. And I will also share, actually, you can open your eyes first to see the Uppan Mudra, which helps with detoxification and purification. So we'll take the tip of the thumb, the tall finger, and the ring finger together, and index and baby finger are standing up. Okay, so tip of the ring, thumb, and tall fingers together. Uppan Mudra. Close your eyes now if they're not. Begin to just come into the body, feeling the body. Listening to sounds in the space that you're in. Noticing the taste in your mouth, smell. And become aware of your thoughts and any images in the mind field. And asking yourself, am I aware? So become aware of awareness. The observer that is watching everything, which is our real self. Formless, real self. Notice how you feel emotionally from this consciousness space, this awareness that we are. Noticing the physical body from inside out. Feel the sensations without judgment. Just letting go of everything now as we begin our practice, just taking this time for you and your health, mind, heart, and body and soul. We'll open our eyes and we'll begin with lying on our back, I forgot to mention, if you need any props, keep them close to you. You may want to pause the video, cushions, pillows, blocks, whatever you have. Just I like to have everything nearby so that if I need it, then I don't have to go looking for them. So lie down on your back, and you're going to bring the soles of your feet together. You can have maybe the left hand on the chest, right hand on the belly, lower belly. And we'll just focus on a few breaths here. Breathing in light, peace, love, and awareness. Exhale, tension and holding. And here again, if you're starting to feel a strong sensation in your inner legs and outer legs, we're not going to be here too long, but then use your props if you have them. Put the cushions up underneath your thighs. Just focusing on a few breaths here, softening with this reclining butterfly pose, already getting into the inner and outer legs. Really relax your face, your forehead, your jaw, shoulders, your whole body. Just let go now. Feeling the back body, the front of the body, stretch on the inner legs perhaps. Remembering the principles of Yin Yoga, we come into our posture to a place where we're feeling some sensation. It can even be uncomfortable. We find that first edge. We stay there with complete letting go of muscular tension and effort, and then we hold for time. So we become very still now as we're in this pose. We'll finish a couple more breaths. And then slowly bring your legs together, stretch them out, and notice the effects of reclined butterfly. Feel the sensations in your legs and anywhere else. Notice the mind. I'm going to read you the words of wisdom by the Buddha. He said, "Learn to let go. That is the key to happiness." Learn to let go. That is the key to happiness. And this is what we're kind of doing today with our liver detoxifying Yin Yoga practice today. We will be letting go of the old and hopefully bringing in the new and fresh. So take a moment to reflect on these words and then maybe set an intention around them, or choose your own intention as always. Say it in the present tense. For example, it could be, I am letting go, I am calm and peaceful, I am healthy and strong, or my liver is healthy and strong. Whatever it is for you. Repeat it 3 times in the inner voice. And then we'll begin with banana asana. So come to lie on your, if you're not on your back already, and I'm just going to quickly grab my timer. Let's get off the camera for a little bit here. Forgot my timer, my old phone, good old phone. So you're going to go on your back, kind of shift your weight to your body to the right side of your mat. Then move your legs over to the left side. And then you're going to take your arms back, keeping the shoulders and arms on the ground in contact with the ground. Shift your upper body to the left as well. If the arms doesn't work for you, keep them wide or use a bolster, your cushions behind you. So do what feels right for you. If you are able to have your arms and shoulders down, you can grab hold of your opposite fingers. So left hand holding the right fingers or wrist. And then if you want to, cross your right ankle on top. Slide the left heel away at the same time. Drop the right hip. And we'll stay here for a little bit. So first we find our edge. And then we completely relax. You can always focus on the breath for a few rounds to help you find the present moment. Excuse me. And here we're going to share an affirmation that we'll use a few times first, with 3. If you'd like to use the affirmations for the liver health, you can use this one here. I let go of everything which I no longer need. Quietly repeating that to yourself. I let go of everything which I no longer need. I am letting go of everything which I no longer need. Let go of all the tension in your muscles, remaining very still and relaxed. Bringing a smile to your mouth to relax lots of muscles in your face, your nervous system. So this is targeting the gallbladder meridian, which is paired with the liver. They work together. Finishing 2 more breaths, please. And then you'll release the pose. Take a moment just to feel. Notice your lower back, arms, sensations in the arms and legs. And then shift your body to the left side of your mat. Walk your legs over to the right. Take your arms over to the right. Modify if you need to. Cross the left ankle. Slide the right heel away and drop that left hip down. And we'll stay here. Every time I do these practices, I just feel like letting go with a sigh, which is a great way to release stress and tension. So soften the leg muscles. Relax the side body, the front body, upper chest, mid-belly, back, arms and face. I am letting go of everything which I no longer need, that doesn't serve me anymore. And if you are using the affirmations, really say them from your soul, from your heart and soul. Feel it. What is it that you no longer need? Maybe it's anger is part of us. We need to embrace that. And if it's not serving us in moving forward and evolving, we need to work on embracing it and then releasing it. Same with our toxins in our body. What do you need to let go of physically? Maybe you don't do too much activity. Maybe you spend too much time on the couch. Maybe we need to let go of that. Springtime is often a time where in the winter, we can sleep a lot and rest a lot. But spring is a time to move and release stagnant energy. But Yin Yoga is also a great way of doing that. It's a balance. And letting go of everything which I no longer need. We'll finish up now, releasing the posture. Wiggle your bottom around a few times and then rest for a moment. Notice how you feel. Feel the energy pulsing, tingling maybe. And then roll over to your side. Stay in fetal position for just a little bit. And then we'll come into our next pose, which is Sphinx pose with a variation. And I'm going to open up my blanket and put it in the middle of my mat where I'll need it for the knee. So you're going to come onto your belly, elbows underneath your shoulders. If that's too much, you can have your elbows forward. And then you're going to bend your right knee, if you can, to a 90-degree angle, knee in line with your hip, and ankle and knee in one line. So we're not going to be here too long. If this is not working for you, then just do Sphinx, because we're still also targeting the kidney, which will help to help the liver function properly as well. And here we're getting into the inner leg. So we'll start the timer. Do the pose that works for you. Let's try for 2 minutes, but if it doesn't work, that's completely okay. Breathing in, breathing out. Relax. You can use the same affirmation here. I am letting go of everything which I no longer need. Really soften your face to help you relax into the rest of your body. Keep that smile. Do your best to not move when you're in the pose now. Finding stillness in the body helps us find stillness in the mind. Feel the arms working. So bonus is we're getting into the shoulders here as well, and upper back. Whole back. Slowly release the posture and rest on your belly, forehead down on the arms. Release with a sigh if you need to. And then we'll do the other side. You don't need to move. I'm just moving so that you can see what I'm doing. Do the left side now. Left leg out. And arms, elbows underneath your shoulders. Long, smooth breath in. And long, smooth breath out. Notice this side. I am letting go of everything which I no longer need. Really relax the top of your right thigh. This is often called tipsy frog. Don't know why, but it is like a half frog position. There's a Yin Yoga pose called frog, so tipsy frog. Enjoying the practice, be in the body. Couple more breaths. And then release the leg back, rest on your belly, and then just for a moment it will come into child pose for counter pose of this Sphinx pose. So go ahead and find your child. If child doesn't work for you, then just go on your back and hug your knees into the chest. Otherwise, take your bottom back, forehead down, knees can be wide. Just a few breaths and release everything. And then come up to sit. Sit on the edge of your blanket or your foam block. And we're going to move into what's called shoelace Indian yoga, or cow's face in the regular yoga. And if this doesn't work for your knees, then you can do square pose, but I'll just get people that can do it. You're going to straighten your legs, cross your right leg over the left, and then slide that left leg in. Here, if this knee is really high, you can always put a block or a cushion in between the knees to fill the gap, okay? Otherwise, you'll stay here. And if this doesn't work for you, then you're just going to come into a simple cross-legged position, but like this. So the shins are in the center of each other. The feet are underneath the knees. And then you're going to come into a forward bend. Here I'm going to use my bolster for support to come into the forward bend. So make sure that if you're doing cross-legged, the right leg is in front. So just crossing like this, okay? The feet underneath the knees. Find your posture, shoelace or square pose, cross-legged pose. Putting your bolster or cushions blocks in front of you. And we're going to fold forward on this, in this pose here. Keeping the hips back. Hands can be on your bolster. Have the bolster, if you have a bolster, you can have it the long way and then rest your hands. Whatever works, you don't have to. I just like to, and bring forward bends, bring calmness to the mind. Again, we'll repeat a different affirmation now for this one here. My consciousness is now cleansed and my concepts are fresh, new, and vital. My consciousness is now cleansed and my concepts are fresh, new, and vital. My consciousness is now cleansed and my concepts are fresh, new, and vital. And you may feel a stretch on the outer hip, right hip. Maybe in the lower spine. Getting into the gallbladder meridian. My consciousness is now cleansed and my concepts are fresh, new, and vital. I think I'm releasing a lot of tension with all these sighs. Just feel what's happening. Allow it to be there unless it's sharp shooting pain. You don't want that. But stay with the discomfort. And then next time we're in a situation where somebody pushes those buttons of ours, we can remember, okay, I stayed with this Yin Yoga pose and I was breathing and I was calm. I can do the same off the mat. One more breath, please. Come to center. Let's do a quick side stretch here. Right arm up, left hand down on the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then release. So release the right leg. Before we do the other side, we're going to just do a wide-legged forward bend. So widen your legs. I hope I don't forget to do the other side. I won't. And then you can have your props in front of you for support, still sitting on the edge of your cushion or block to tilt the pelvis forward. So go ahead and you're going to just fold forward until you start to feel like a pull on the inner legs, which is where the liver and gallbladder meridian are running. And then drop your head down to wherever you can. Relax. My consciousness is now cleansed, and my concepts are fresh, new, and vital. Softening into your jaw, relax the backs of your legs and thighs. My consciousness is now cleansed, and my concepts are now fresh, new, and vital. Bring your awareness, excuse me, to the right side of your rib cage, where the liver sits, sending love and light here. And remember, you can always keep a slight bend in your knees, or even put blanket or folded blanket or cushions underneath the knees next time you do this practice. Forgot to mention that. But always listen to your body and do what works for you. We'll finish up now. One more breath. And then slowly come up to center, bring the legs in. And then we'll switch to the other side. So if you're doing shoelace, straighten your legs, fold your left leg over the right, and then slowly bring the right leg in. If you're doing the cross-legged, just simply bring the left leg in front, as you did in the first side. And then we will stay here again. Take a deep breath in, lengthening the spine, and then just fold forward, keeping the hips back towards your support. We have a different affirmation here now, the last one, which we'll use for our reclining twist as well. Love, peace, and joy are what I know. Love, peace, and joy are what I know. Think of somebody that you love and that you care for deeply, thinking of a peaceful time, joyful time, and then repeat this affirmation from your heart and soul, feeling it in your body. Love, peace, and joy are what I know. And next time you do the practice, you can even put some cushions underneath your belly, whether you're doing the cross-legged pose or shoelace, to put a little bit more compression, especially if you're not able to touch your belly towards the thighs. Fill it up with some pillows. So then we squeeze all our organs, and when we release, we send fresh oxygenated blood into them. We're still doing it, but just more pressure with the cushion. Two or three more breaths, please. Love, peace, and joy are what I know. Then slowly release. Uncross your legs. Come off of your block or cushion. Just do a few windshield wipers. So open your legs wide and then drop your knees to one side and then the other side. And then we will come to lie on our backs again for our reclining twist or twisted roots. Then lay on your back, bend your knees. If you're doing twisted roots, you'll cross your right leg over, shift your bottom to the right a couple inches, and then drop your knees to the left. Here you can support yourself with your props, your cushions. Draw the knees in and then drop them to the left and look to your right. Arms can be wide, left hand can be on the top leg to just coax it down a little bit. And we'll stay here for a couple of minutes. Love, peace, and joy are what I know. You can have your right arm back to get into the heart, lung, small intestine meridian. Soften again, let go of all the muscles. Relax, smile. Love, peace, and joy is what I know and what I am. You can stay longer here if you have more time. Otherwise, uncross your legs. Just pause for a moment. In center, knees touching, feet apart. And notice how you feel. And then, I forgot to mention, if the twisted roots, the crossed legs doesn't work for you, you can always just do two knees together. So I hope you were able to figure that out. And only if you've been doing yoga with me or anyone else, you would know that. So shift your bottom to the left a couple inches, cross your left leg over, and then drop the knees to the left. And this side for me is a little bit different, so I put a little bit more props underneath. So listen to your body. Be aware of what's happening. Love, peace, and joy are what I know. I think we forgot the side stretch after the shoelace pulls on the left side. Oh well, the liver's on the right side, so that's a good thing that we did the right side. And we did get into the side body, both sides with the banana asana, so we're covered. I think it's already working. I'm kinder to myself for forgetting that stretch. I was not judgmental. So it works. But it's the key is to take it off the mat. And we just keep practicing and be kind to ourselves. When we forget, we remember, come back to our breath, come back to loving kindness. Love, peace, and joy are what I know. Finishing 2 more breaths, please. Come back to center, hug your knees in, and just rock from side to side to massage the back, or hands on the knees, and circle those knees around both ways. And then let's get ready for Shavasana. Remember to stay as long as you can in the resting pose if you have time. So lay on your back, put your cushions underneath your knees if you have any lower back strain. Legs as wide as your mat. No more affirmations now, letting go of all affirmations. And we'll rest here now, absorbing all the benefits of our practice. Take your awareness to the right side of your body, especially to the liver, underneath the rib cage on the right side. And just smile into your liver, gallbladder, forget where it is. Which side? Close together, I believe. Smiling to the whole right side, especially the liver, the, the smooth, jello, blobby type organ. Smile, and I love you. Thank you for all that you do for me. And smiling to the left side of your body. Thank you to all the organs, bones, ligaments, tendons, for all that you do for me. Allow your smile to spread into every cell of your body now, back body, front body, mind, heart, soul. Really relax your eyes, your jaw, whole head and face, shoulders, arms, just melt into the earth. I am a loveful, peaceful, joyful being. I am a loveful, peaceful, joyful being. Take a moment to feel the spaciousness or the groundlessness that you may be experiencing. Glimpse of our true self. Repeat your intention a few times, or just repeat the one that I mentioned right now, or you don't repeat anything. Always your yoga. And then start to move your body gently, knees into the chest, rocking from side to side. Rest on your left side to start to awaken the right side, the yang side of our body. And when you're ready, come up to sitting. Start to notice how you're feeling from that witnessing place, the witness consciousness, the observer, the spacious, loving awareness that we are. Notice the mind, emotions, physical body. And then are you aware of this awareness? Feeling peaceful and calm and present. Take this with you into your next activity. And then remember it often and come back to this practice as often as you can to expand on this spaciousness. Let's bring the palms together, rub them briskly. Cup them over your eyes and look into the dark space. Take a deep breath in. And then release, front line of the body, heart. Maybe let's take our hands on our back, the kidneys and the liver, all the organs, just a nice gentle energy work here. And then hands to prayer. May all beings feel peaceful, healthy and strong. And may all beings remember their divine nature with each breath. Namaste. Thank you for joining again. See you next time.